Hey everybody, this is your girl Miss China coming to you live. I have been asked several times, how do I do my brows? Look, I'm not the one to actually do tutorials, but I'm going to try this time. I'm going to show you how fast it is to fill in your brows, and that ain't even arched. As y'all can see, my brows need to be arched. They look bad. But I'm going to show you how to make them look as if they have gotten arched. First thing you're going to need, of course, you're going to need a brow brush. I use this 3-in-1, which is your eyebrow brush here. Then you have the actual eyelash comb. Then you have the angle brush to give you that angle. So I get these from the beauty supply store or CVS or wherever. But I think these are very convenient. Of course, you're going to need a concealer. But of course, I use my concealer wheel because I deal with diversity culture, so I have to use different ones. But the one I will be using for myself will be this medium to dark brown, which is that one here. And you can tell I use it a lot because it's almost gone. Of course, you can use either a pencil or you can use a brush on brow. But I'm going to actually use a lip pencil. Yes, you can use multiple things to get your brows. And the reason I'm actually using a lip pencil because I like the color. It's like a reddish brown. It's not a brown or nothing like this. It's a reddish brown, and I like the color how it comes out on me. So this is actually by NYX. I do sell these also, so you can get these, but it's called Mahogany and I love it. I'm also going to be using MAC Studio Fix, which is actually the powder. And basically what I'm going to do with that is use this little fluffy angle brush. And once I finish, I'm going to just brush it on to get that little harsh line out. So these are the actual tools you're going to need to get your defined brow. I'm only going to show you this, but you're going to have to sign up for the class to get the other stuff, okay? This is like cheating. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. The very first thing you're going to need to do is use your pencil or your brow powder, which I'm going to be using the pencil. And what you're going to do is outline your brow. So what I'm going to do, you definitely want to brush your brow into the actual shape. That's how you would know what you're doing. So you want to brush it into the actual shape. So it kind of help you see the direction of the hairs. So of course, I have a retractable pencil. I mean, you don't have to sharpen it or anything like that. So what I'm going to do, you either tint your skin. Me, I don't have to do it because I know where my arch is. But for those who's looking to want to know where your arch is, you can tint your skin. This is where your arch is supposed to be. Right here. Where you see it lift up at, it should be right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to outline. Basically, that's what you're doing is outlining the brow. You're going to bring it down. And basically what you're going to do is just fill it in. And as you can see now, if you can see, you have somewhat a definition already of your brow. So you can either leave it like that. But me, I kind of like mine squared. So I'm going to go over it a little bit more. And you don't have to worry about it being perfect or not, because that's when the concealer going to come in at. So that's your my left brow. So normally what I do is go ahead and outline both of them versus me going to fix them and going to do that one. So I'm going to go ahead and outline the other one also. Just tint your skin. And basically what I'm doing, if you can see, I'm brushing it into the arch. And what you can do is just bring it down. Then you go back and you slightly stroke it into the hairs. And bring it down. Like I said, you don't have to worry about being perfect right now, because the concealer is going to fix that. Concealer is actually a camouflage. It covers up and give you the delusion of what you're looking for. So if you look at it, we kind of got a definition. Y'all saw what the brows look like at first, right? So now you can actually take this brush here, but I kind of like mine a little thick, but say if you had gotten too much or it was too dark, you can also always take your brush and just lightly stroke it, and to kind of make it lighter because you're brushing the comb, the powder or the pencil out. So you just lightly stroke it, and then sometimes it'll tone it down, but I like my color. So what I'm going to do is grab the concealer now, and we're going to use the end, which is your angle point, and I'm just going to dab it into my concealer. And what we're going to do here, just outlining, you tracing it. You tracing that brow, and you're bringing it down. And what I normally do for me and my clients, because I hate to see people walking around like this. That's not cool. That's not pretty. I call it mayonnaise. Normally some people, I'm going to show you. Some people go around like that. That's a no-no, people. Blend it. Blend it, blend it, blend it. So what I'm going to do, I always blend mine down. And as you can see, you have the angle already. And the reason all that's right there because I was giving y'all a no-no. Okay? But we're going to blend it in. Same thing what we just did at the top, at the bottom. We're going to do it at the top. Just outline the top. And if you can see, you have your definition of the brow, right? Right. I'm going to go back in that same color concealer, which I sell at Unique Faces. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. No brows are the same. No body brows are equal. But we want them to get to look like sisters. We need them to look close as possible. They're not going to be identical, but we need them to look as close as possible. So we're going to say sisters. They're not going to be twin sisters, but they're going to be sisters. They're going to come from the same mother. Okay? Okay. I'm going to do the same thing over here. You can actually touch your skin if you like, so you can see where it's going to go. Don't be scared to get some concealer. If you don't see it, dab it back in there. And as I stated right here, just going to take that brush and fade it down. Same thing goes at the top. I have oily skin, people, so please forgive me. I actually wasn't going to do my brows today, but if y'all see my inbox on Facebook, girl, how do you do it? Can you show me? That's why I always try to have classes for y'all, so y'all don't be scared to spend your money. I'll show you what you want to know, okay? But yeah, we're just going to go right here. Bring it down. The brows, okay? What I normally do at this point, I get a Q-tip. You can get a cotton ball or whatever, but I use a Q-tip because it have the little pointed area. I just take my Q-tip. I do this for me and my clients. And you just fading it in. Fade it, fade it. Make sure it's blended very well. If you can see. You see that? Okay. Same thing at the top. Pretty much you just clean it up. Clean it up. You see that? Voila. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just clean it up. Clean it up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up, clean up. Okay. And you see how I have a longer tail here and it's short? Don't be scared to use your pencil. It depends on how long you want your stuff. But you can easily just take that pencil Just come on back down. Okay, you can be done if you like at this point. But what I normally do, I just get me, you know, a bottle with alcohol in it. I spray the end of my Q-tip. Take that Q-tip and I just clean it up just a little bit. I do that for me and my clients. Just so you won't just see that harsh line, that concealer line. And what I normally do, you still got some concealer left on the end of that brush from you doing it. You can either tap it off a little bit on your hand. And what I do on my end point, some people like it boxy on the end. This is fine. But me, I like to fade it out. So you just take your brush, go in, come out. So you won't have it look like it's a natural hair. Same thing on this side. Fade out, fade in, and fade out. And it gives you that. Just like a little flare, a little fluff, or whatever the case may be. A little fluff. And then after that point, you remember when I showed you all about the Studio Fix and angle brush? We take that little fluffy angle brush. You just tap, tap, tap there. Tap a little bit off. I go right up under that brow. Some people like the goldish, and on the top also. Some like the little gold part. Only thing that is eyeshadow. Get you some gold eyeshadow and fluff it up under there. But I like natural. Because the whole point of having filled in brows is to give you the naturality. Naturality. Instead of that big. Nobody brows are shaped the same. So nobody, your brows shouldn't leave out looking like my brows. Because our brows are not the same. So, and please just fade in. But on the same thing, just go up under the brow. And you just fading in. The only thing that's doing is like giving that, cleaning up that little concealer part so you won't have that line. So there you go. You have it. My brows are filled in. And that took less than 5 minutes, right? So, and y'all saw that my brows was not arched at all. But as you can tell, it looked like they're arched, right? Right. So, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need concealer. You're going to need an angle brush. You're going to use a pencil or a brow powder. If you like, you can use the Studio Fix, or you can even get the color of your foundation just to blend it in a little bit. A brow brush. I think I said that. And just make it happen. If you need to find out more, you can go to www.uniquefacesstudio.com or contact me directly, 404-518-5110. And you can sign up for the one-on-one brow and lash sessions. And I can teach you how to get this done and how to make money also. So, I hope this helped. This is my first tutorial. I hope you all enjoy, and definitely need your feedback on how I did. Okay? Talk to you later. Peace.